4 minutes into the third quarter Wednesday night, Orlando Magic guard Gary Harris slipped on the Smoothie King Center court and crashed into the knees of Zion Williamson. Pelicans fans held their collective breaths on the play that looked worse than it turned out to actually be. Turns out, Williamson's knee was just fine. The Pelicans aren't though. The Pels are slipping and falling on their home court too, losing for the fourth time in 5 games inside the Smoothie King Center and continuing their free fall during this crucial 6-game homestand. This 117-108 loss to the Magic dropped the Pels to 45-31 and to 7th place in the Western Conference standings. Just 10 days ago, the Pelicans were in 4th place with hopes of hosting Game 1 of a first-round playoff series for the first time since 2008. Heck, just 7 days ago, Pelicans forward Larry Nance Jr. sat in the locker room after a win over the Milwaukee Bucks discussing the goal of a 50-win season, a feat that has happened just once in franchise history. It's still in reach, but would take a 5-1 finish, which seems highly unlikely the way the Pels are reeling right now. Little did anyone know at the time that the victory over Milwaukee would be the only win of the homestand thus far. There is a chance to get one more Friday night when rookie sensation Victory Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs come to town. The Pelicans desperately need to beat the Spurs and get back on track after losses to the Thunder, Celtics, Suns and Magic during this pivotal stretch. After Friday's game against the Spurs, the Pelicans take a 4-game road trip to the West Coast to play Phoenix, Portland, Sacramento and Golden State. After that, they conclude the regular season with a home finale against the Los Angeles Lakers, who are all of a sudden just 1.5 games behind the Pels. If Zion and company can't stop the bleeding, they'll end up taking the rugged play-in tournament route for a 3rd straight season. If that's the case, it'll be mostly due to a failure to take care of business at home during this 6-game homestand. It's frustrating, said Pelicans coach Willie Green. But this is a part of it. It's not going to be easy to go where we want to go. This is a part of the NBA journey. We put ourselves in an unbelievably good position. But we have to run through the tape. Instead of running through the tape, the Pelicans are just stumbling towards the finish line. They trailed by as many as 20 points Wednesday, making it the 3rd straight loss the Pelicans fell in a 20-point hole they couldn't climb out of. A Smoothie King Center crowd that has been ready to erupt hasn't been able to. This latest loss was so frustrating that 3 of the most mild-mannered players on the team, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy and Dyson Daniels, all got ejected with just 7 ticks left. The Pelicans are just 21-17 in their own building, while going 24-14 on the road. We have to have a higher level of focus, Williamson said.